Darjeeling, the land of footballers. So today is the 23rd of June and I am on my way to Darjeeling. Darjeeling is just 62 kilometers away from Siliguri. My plan was to visit Sikkim, but then I decided to visit Darjeeling as well because I have heard so much appreciation of that place. As soon as I stepped in West Bengal, I was welcomed with heavy rains, and for a whole 15 days I was riding in continuous rain. Thanks to my gear for protecting me and my bags. As soon as I left for Darjeeling, there was a long great highway, but after a few miles the hilly roads started. Road to Darjeeling is pure uphill with some scenic views. The best part of this road was that road was covered with some dense forests, tea gardens and have some awesome views. Roads were narrow, slippery, and the traffic of taxis was immense. For my whole ride I encountered traffic jams. Luckily I was on my bike, so I can overtake easily and pass. After riding for almost 35 to 40 kilometers I was noticing the football team flags everywhere. The flags were all over, hanging above the roads, houses, cars, shops, and even some kids were carrying flags too. I was confused at first at why, but then when I reached Darjeeling I realized that people over here are die-hard fan of football. In India we worship cricket, but this part of India has some different likes and they worship football. As I was approaching Darjeeling I noticed the railway tracks on roads, then the Himalayan train. I was feeling very happy when I was riding on same road where taxis, people, train are moving simultaneously. Once I reached up there was no rain but dense fog. I was not wearing a sweater inside so I was feeling cold, but at that time I just wanted to reach my homestay. Well yes, this time I am staying in a homestay. In my last trip to Vietnam I shared my experience in a hostel, this time I share my experience in a homestay. So just enjoy the ride and then I show you my homestay.
Living for the night like it is golden. Yeah, I came to win, I'm never folding. I just wanna dance among the stars. These after hours got me charged and open. Living for the night like it is golden. Yeah, I came to win, I'm never folding. I just wanna dance among the stars. These after hours got me charged and I just wanna dance among the stars. I just wanna dance among the stars. These after hours got me charged and
So after a short ride I reached my destination. This place is called Suavas, based in the outskirts of Darjeeling. I opted to stay outside the chaos of the city in some peaceful environment, so I booked this property in advance. As soon as I reached there the owner of the property offered me special Darjeeling tea with Maggie. I was very hungry so I finished it instantly. Then I went to the kitchen and I was surprised to see that they have some awesome setup in the middle of nowhere. The owner said that at evening all of the members of their family and nearby people gather there to watch football. There were beer bottles nearby, a tandoor and a sexy cold weather. I think this is the only better place other than stadium to watch football. I have never seen so much craze of football in any city in India except Darjeeling. Let me just take you to my room. So it's all messed up, I know, but that's how boys live. At evening I played football with kids and slept. Because tomorrow I have to visit the India's highest railway station. So next morning I just went to the Himalayan railway station for the toy train ride. Riding the toy train of Darjeeling Himalayan Railways has always remained a coveted experience to the tourists. Only few would let go such an opportunity. And there is a clear reason why so. After all, this toy train has been accorded the UNESCO World Heritage status, and that's for something special. Operating on narrow-gauge tracks since 1880s and providing an important transport link to various parts of Darjeeling Hills and lower plains, the toy train is still unmatched when it comes to absorbing magnificent beauty of the mountains. Toy train joyrides operate from Darjeeling railway station. It's a 2-hour round trip from Darjeeling up to Goom and back, covering a total distance of 14 kilometers. There are several such round trips during the day starting in the morning. Number of rides per day depends on the demand during the month or the season. The train stops for 10 minutes at the Bhateja Loop. Kms is the highest altitude station on the Darjeeling Himalayan rail track. Altitude of Kms is 2,225.7 meters, 7,407 feet. Here the toy train stops for 30 minutes for a visit to Darjeeling Himalayan Railway Museum. The DHR Museum is located at the station premises. The highlight here is the oldest toy train engine, the Baby Savoke. The entrée fee to the museum is included in the ticket price. So that was my journey in Darjeeling. I went to my homestay and left for Sikkim. In my homestay they treated me like a family. They prepared a dish that I love after asking me. They even provided everything that I need. I wish to stay back there. So whenever you plan to visit Sikkim, make sure to stay at least for a day in Darjeeling to immerse yourself in the rich cultural tea history of India. The cost of my whole stay is listed on the right.